This went from a Michelin star dessert to one that you can find at Chili's. Let's talk about the history of the molten lava cake. This is a chocolate cake that is set on the outside, and then the center of it has this molten lava-like effect. Now, there are two different techniques into making this cake. So it's 1981, and French chef Michel Bras is in Léolet, France, where he has his Michelin-rated restaurant. He was trying to think of a new dessert, something that evoked the same feeling of coming in after a nice French ski session, relatable, and coming in for a nice warm hot chocolate. It apparently took him 2 years to develop this recipe, where he took frozen ganache, put it inside a chocolate cake batter, baked it off, and then when it was cut into, the ganache would flow out. The second story, it's 1987, and French chef Jean-Georges Van der Richten is in New York City, baby. He is working at Lafayette in the Drake Hotel and setting up for a very fancy dinner. He is making 500 of these mini chocolate cakes based off of his mom's recipe. He preps them all. He's ready to rock. He's like, hell yeah, this is going to be great. He pops them all in the oven. Service is started. Desserts go out. And he's probably like, whew, that was great. Until the maitre d' comes over and is like, yo, did you know your cakes are like raw in the middle? Not raw in that there was anything frozen, because he wasn't using frozen ganache. He was just using some cake batter, 4 ingredients. And you've got a lot of things in the oven. You gotta increase that bake time. It looked set on the outside, but was technically kind of like raw-ish on the inside. But he had this kind of happy accident because everybody there was obsessed. They were like, oh my gosh, Jean-Georges, this is incredible, standing ovation, legit. Then they decided to put that on the menu. Now, this became a popular cake there, and in 1990, he opened up his own restaurant in New York City called JoJo, put that bad boy on the menu because he was like, excuse me, this was mine. Lots of other chefs had tried it there. They were like, this cake is super good, it's super popular, I'm gonna put it on our menu. And we're talking like very famous restaurants were just like straight up to be like, yoink. So these molten lava cakes were sweeping the nation in the 90s, and in the 2000s they started going like super mainstream. Applebee's, California Pizza Kitchen, Chili's were like, we're putting them on our menu too, guys, it's gonna be a grand slam. But it would be a little reductive to just say that these two guys created this type of cake. The kind of cake that this is very reminiscent of a lot of other types of cake that have been around for years and years and years. And of course, if you want to learn more about the history of the molten lava cake, you can tune into this latest episode of Sprung on Food. You can watch the video on YouTube at the I Am Sprung channel, or you can listen as a podcast wherever you get your podcast. Just search for Sprung on Food.